Good morning. How is everybody doing? If you're finding me for the first time, my name is Penny. Like my page, share this video, welcome your friends to join us so we can listen and learn from each other. And my goal is to inspire you, to bring you into my personal space of what I'm doing on my day to day. And last month, if you didn't watch some of the videos that we covered, we were talking about money. Actually, that was July. But in the month of August, I didn't do well because I was going through a lot of things. So I skipped this book we were supposed to do, but now we are into September. But we can still do it. And that shows you that we are human. Everybody is going through something. And when you don't feel like it, like yesterday I didn't feel like it, I just didn't come. So I'm hoping I'm going to inspire you by the time I'm done. I'm hoping that you can listen and learn. Even if you don't learn two or three things, at least you would be in a place where you're feeling encouraged or inspired. Because some of you at this time, maybe as you're finding me, you're in your lowest, you don't even know what to do, nothing is making sense, you're facing different challenges. And that's what makes the world a beautiful place that we are living in now, because through social media, as regular people, as people who have not really we are not celebrities, we are not in Hollywood, we are not stars. An average person now can get on Facebook and just share their struggles. As much as people think it's a negative, it could be a plus, because you're seeing us in our real time with the challenges that we are dealing with the struggles that we are going through. So you should be inspired. So I hope you can listen and learn. And try as much as you can to live a life with purpose. It is not easy. A life out here is very, very hard. If you wake up with a purpose, when you wake up and you know you're going to do ABCD, you're going to be in a better place. If you wake up knowing what you're supposed to do every single day, you've planned ahead, your life is going to be a little easy. We come here to talk so we can encourage you to make the journey as comfortable as it can be. And like I always say, the destination is the same, but the journey is different. We all experience this journey in a different way. And my goal is for us to learn from each other so we can make our journey as comfortable as we can. So now we are reading this book, or rather we are doing this book together. Get your pen and paper, and we are going through life questions that you're supposed to ask yourself so you can get to know who you are. So once you know who you are, you're going to be a person who's lovable, a person who understands themselves. And once you know who you are, you will know what you really like and where you want to go. You can even start a career. You can even start a job. You can start your own business because now you know who you are. So question number 1, we are going to do 20 questions. And I'm going to do them straight talk because I don't want to take too much of your time. So that way we are not consuming each other. Number 1, is there something you would like to outlaw if you could? I've been thinking about that and I didn't get an answer to that. What is one thing you think you can outlaw? A law that has been passed and you think it's unfair. Which is that law? I don't know any right now, and I'm thinking about it. And that's what they want us to ask ourselves. Number 2, what's your favorite snack? My favorite snack is fruits. I love fruits. I have an apple here. I'm always snacking. I even have my knife to make sure I'm eating my fruits anytime I want to eat. What is your favorite snack? Are you good at reading maps? Well, the younger people might never know now that back in the day we used to use the map to travel. Right now, you guys, you have the GPS, but I think the question here is to get you to think, are you able to pay attention and find a place using the map? Number 4, what is one thing from your home that you prize the most? What is one thing in your house right now, whatever you have in your house? What is the most, what is the price, what is the item you price the most? Well, most of us might say our children, but an item, what do you value? What's in your house that you really think it's valuable? I don't know. Maybe, I guess, my wedding ring. I don't know. Like something that I value so much that maybe if you are told to go into a house, you have one chance to go get one item. I don't know. I'll probably go for my photos. But what is that one item that you value the most in your house? I really think it's my photos. Number 5, how do you like to dress when you go out? Some of us, we don't take much thought when we are leaving the house or how we are looking. For me, wintertime, if you find me out here, you might find me in my winter pajamas, which is unusual, and some people say that is just not all right. But it's possible for you to find me in my winter pajamas when it is cold. So they are asking you, how do you like to dress up when you're going out? You take more time to prepare yourself before you leave the house. And when people meet you, are you feeling some kind of way? If you meet me in my pajamas, am I going to feel like some kind of way? Because the reason why they ask you that, some of us, once we are out there and people say certain things to us, emotionally you start getting affected. So are you one of those people? If you are, before you leave your house, check yourself how you're looking like. Okay? Number 7, who balances you? That's a tough one. Who is that one person who gives you balance? Think about that. And you might not want to share publicly, but there's that one person who balances you in your head. And we all have one. When you're feeling like things are not going right, you call that person or you go meet that person and they balance you. Who's that one person? Number 8. What do you believe everyone should have? What do you believe everyone should have? I believe everyone should have financial freedom. For me, it's a no-brainer. Everybody deserves to have financial freedom so they can enjoy the things money can buy. I feel so bad when people are not able to afford regular basic things. I don't even know if they can't think on how to make money. Sometimes I just don't understand how people have no money completely and they are sitting down. I do anything to make my money. You all know I have a business. I sell eggs, I sell waist beads. I don't know. I just think everybody needs to have financial freedom, because you know what? It will give you the options and the world will be a better place to live, because people who don't have financial freedom are suffering the most. How do you deal with disappointments? That's number 9. For me, once I'm disappointed, now at this time, first I eat a fruit. I find a favorite fruit. I eat it and then I feel okay. And then as I'm eating my fruit, I like to listen to podcasts. That is been my thing since 2019 now, like since COVID started. I listen to a lot of podcasts on Apple and I love it and they refresh me. There is nothing that has happened that I can't go to those podcasts and I find myself in a good space. So what is that thing? How are you dealing with disappointments? Okay. Number 10. What is your night routine like before you go to bed? Do you have a routine? Think about that. All right. Number 11. What is your favorite part of grooming? What is your favorite part of grooming? I give you examples just in case you're not thinking into it. For me, my favorite part of grooming is when I use my body scrub to wash myself, which I do. They say you're not supposed to scrub your body every day, but I like to use my body scrub every day after work. I love scrubbing my body, my whole body with that body scrub. When I'm done, I feel so great. I put my shea butter. So for me, is showering myself. What is that part that you like? Doing your hair, doing your nails, getting your hair cut. What is your favorite part of grooming? Number 12. What is your personal lifeline? What is your personal lifeline? I'm thinking, if you're thinking what I'm thinking they're thinking like mine is like life is for the living. This life is for the people who are living. I don't know what they're thinking, what the intention was, but what is that lifeline, the line that I think inspires you and encourages you? Okay. What do you complain about the most? I think the thing I complain about the most is lazy people. Really, I complain too much about lazy people. People who just don't want to do anything, but they want to benefit from other people who have worked. Number 14. What do you always argue about with people? I always argue about people saying that they are in relationships because of children, or people being in bad relationships and they claim that they don't have an option. I always argue about that. I always argue about relationships because I really feel like people think they don't have options when they're in a relationship. So I'm always arguing like, you know what, you really have options, okay? Number 15, how do you show people you care? How do you show people you care? How I show people I care is when people reach out to me, I respond to them, okay? 16, do you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? For me, it's a no. I'm not very thoughtful. I work hard to be thoughtful. That's why I have penny day. Penny day is a day I set aside to try and call my friends and reach out to my friends and check on my friends. I'm the kind of person who for the longest was lost in my own world, meaning I was trying to raise my children. I was really minding my business. I didn't have time to care for people. Meaning when I say people, like to go out there or to call. You know, my friends will call me. I'm like, what do they need? I thought a phone call was when somebody needs something. Because the way I introduced the phone to myself, it wasn't for greeting people. The phone was when you need something. Now I had to learn that the phone is to check on people. The phone is to text people. So, how do you show people you care? That is something that, you know, they're asking you. For the most part, I'm always worried about myself. So I really work hard to care about people. It's not an easy thing. You all know that. Most people don't care. Most people want to be cared for. But most people don't care about other people. Number 17. Do you believe in miracles? Yes. Miracles is things that happened you didn't even think they were going to happen. That's a miracle. Number 18. What kind of person deserves your love and affection? I think anybody that is loving, anybody that doesn't mean harm to me, everybody that wants to be loved or wants my love deserves my love. I don't have boundaries when it comes to love. You know, there are people who don't have people who love them because people look at them and they think they don't deserve anyone to talk to them. I'm not that kind of a person. My love is stretched out. Whoever wants any kind of conversation with me, whoever wants me to listen to them, I'm the kind of person that I don't discriminate who I'm going to give my love, because the love for the children is different, the love for your spouse is different, the love for your co-worker, the love for strangers. Everybody deserves a different kind of love. There are customers of mine who just feel loved, that come every week just to see me, and I love them because, you know what, they really they add value to my life, and they come. Nowadays they just come, they're like, oh, you don't have new shit. Americans like the word shit. They're like, oh, you have the same shit every week. But guess what, some of them don't even realize they're there every week. You can't have new merchandise every week, but they come there so we can laugh. We just talk and they go and they come back. Some text me. My love is free, by the way. I just give it to whoever, you know, is willing to take it, or whoever wants it, okay? So they're asking you the kind of person that deserves your love and affection. That is deep. Think about that. Number 19. What's your favorite photo of yourself? My favorite photo of myself is when I did my glamour shots when I was 20 for me. Do you have a photo that you really like? Okay, number 20. What is your least favorite photo of yourself? I don't even know. I'm going to think about that because I love all my photos. So we are done. That is it. We did 20 questions, and thanks for watching. Please share this video if you've not liked my page. I know some of you are faithful followers and you come here every day, you watch me, but you've never liked my page or you've never shared this video. Please do that. And on this video today, as I finish, there is a program that is happening in October in Kenya. This goes to anyone who's in Kenya, and is for single people. And this program is for those people who are single and they're ready to mingle. And I wanted to gift 2 of my followers. I already picked one to send them to this single event. I saw it and it was floating online, and I thought it's a good thing to pay for someone who might not afford it on a regular day. And so you can go out there and mingle. It is a beautiful thing to be loved. It's a beautiful thing to meet somebody that you love. Let me tell you, I met my husband 29 years ago, and it's almost the best thing that ever happened to me. My husband, like, he's really a good friend of mine, and we laugh when we are together. And this guy is a total stranger. Like, I met him in this country. I came from the village. I met him in America, and I continued to, to talk to him, and then we got married, and then we had children. So he's a part of my life, a total stranger from another village, right? And I'm happy to tell you, yes, we have challenges. We've learned to endure one another. But single people, don't be single. There is somebody out there for you who is going to accept you the way you are, who's going to learn to live with your shortcomings, who's going to learn to live with your weaknesses and strength, and they're going to just let you be. And that's the most beautiful thing about the current husband I have. They go. The husbands usually go. So right now, before he goes, I don't know, they wake up and go. Don't worry. When they wake up and go, now they are gone. But if yours got up and he left, or your wife got up and she left, go on my page and see that thing. The thing is about 3,000 shillings. Not a lot of money. That's like, buying an experience, and you might find the love of your life. Don't live in isolation. The reason why that caught my eye, we are so much on social media, and some people think that we are actually interacting. We are not. This is virtual relationships. Virtual relationships are not real. They are delusional. You think that you know me. You think that we are friends, and we are not friends. So go to such events and meet real people. Sit in the pool, because it looks like it's a hotel. There's a pool. Go in the pool. They're going to say it's an all-inclusive package. You're going to go sit. I'm sure they are going to pair you, because everybody is single in that thing. In fact, if I was in Kenya, I was going to go. Just not to go look for another husband, but just to have the social interaction, because somebody has put this together. So don't spend so much time on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram and feel connected when you are not actually connected. So I'm going to pick one person, and it's going to be someone who's going to watch this video. And I think what you really need to tell me, I just need to find something, I don't know. I'll pick one person. I'm just going to pick one random person, whoever is going to comment, I think I have to just say something. This person has to say something, so that way they know. Let me find a code. You're just going to go there and say, what did we do today? Let me see. Today we did, I want to write something. Okay, so you're going to write, life is for the living. Okay, life is for the living, and then I'll go through, because that's the catchphrase. I've told you the catchphrase is life for the living. Whoever is going to write this must have watched this video. Cheers, and God bless you. Thanks for watching. Please go to YouTube. Do me that favor. Go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And let me tell you, that's another thing. When you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, I think I'm going to pick the second person from YouTube. That's another thing. I'll pick one from here, because once you subscribe, I get an email. I'm going to pick one person from Facebook, and I'm going to pick another person from YouTube. Cheers, and God bless you. Enjoy your day.